I watched the Daphne Dark Side of the Ring. She was in WCW in TNA. I'd have to say, and I hate to, and this is no insult to her, but it was one of the worst episodes they've done. Just it was dragged out, boring. They made her seem like a bigger star than she was, and the stuff that she did was more over than it actually was. The main thing I remember her for is in WCW with the screaming when she was managing David Flair, which is the angle David Flair is most remembered for, and it was over for a bit in WCW. I met her a couple times at conventions. She gained a lot of weight by then. She seemed pretty friendly. I was actually in contact with her just a few weeks before she passed away about trying to do an online interview. She did respond to me on it, but she wasn't interested in doing it at that time. And then, I remember she did put out a video of the state of mind she was in seconds before committing the act of ending her life. And I could identify with the state that she was in when I had a similar situation happen to me when I was going through the worst time in my life. So I definitely understand that frame of mind she was in when she committed the act. And I don't recommend anyone do that to themselves. But you know what? Sometimes people can say they're there for you and they're your friends all you want. It's very few people actually want to help people. They have their own problems, and they'll say, "Oh, all they had to do was ask for help, and it would have been different." But honestly, I mean, people aren't usually there more than for a little while, then they get bored, and there are some saints out there for sure that will really make a difference, but unless you're lucky enough to meet one of those people, ultimately you have to figure out how to get through tough situations yourself. And she had some legitimate mental health issues. They claimed she was bipolar in this. So again, this was not really an interesting watch. It was very dragged out. They're stretching for episodes at this point. I'm still waiting for the Pat Patterson